sends about 14 bombs. Each bomb cost $500 million. So we spent $7 billion, $7 billion, right? Then
7 billion, 7 trillion, $7 zillion.
it is mission success, amazing, successful. Then you see the photos, and then the sites aren't completely destroyed. The Fordo site you could see it's not completely destroyed.
Yeah.
And then, as Olivia was saying, if you telegraph to someone you're going to beat them up or kill them or assassinate them or plan to destroy their nuclear facilities, they'll probably say, let me plan. And so I have this like joke that it's probably like this one Iranian farmer with the world's slowest tractor moving their uranium away like, to like somewhere else.
It
And
would
we don't
be
even
the
know.
smart strategic thing to do, though. It would be totally, that would be the way to do it.
I mean, and so this is what happened, folks. And now Iran is alleging that the uranium, the enriched uranium, well, now they're saying it didn't get they didn't strike it. And then whose intelligence is Donald Trump relying upon during what could be World War III between Israel and Iran?
I actually don't really know. Honestly, I think he's listening to the voices in his own head, because that's who he tends to listen to is himself. And he's disregarded the intelligence community for years, right? I mean, he did this during the first term. You put the facts in front of him, and whatever facts he doesn't like, he sort of twists and distorts to facts that he agrees with. And so I don't know. Got a lot of texts.
Well, because you were in the first Trump administration, you're a former Republican, and they could see like, oh, you're betraying us. This is what we've always wanted. But fast forward I saw you, and I'm like, man, Olivia, good for her, because I can imagine the pressure you're in because you come from that world. I'm so glad we're talking about this. I'm glad you're admitting it. But just look at a couple of days, folks. Who was right? Olivia was right, and all those people with their war boner texts and tweets and blue sky posts. That was like milk and sun. Those
I just,
tweets.
and look, I mean, did it hurt a little bit? I mean, because it's hard, and you're kind of in the trenches, and you've been standing up to this person for a while, and then it fractures, right? The circle fractures, and you know what? It's okay. I'm fine with it, because I have sat in enough crisis rooms, situation rooms. I was there for the original planning of the Iraq War. I was there. I was Ambassador Bremer's aide. I've deployed to Baghdad. I saw intel failures. I saw what we believed was true. Then later on, we find out it's not true. I've seen the aftermath of war and what happens. I've seen the aftermath of Afghanistan. I have lived this so many times firsthand. And yeah, look, I'm going to admit it. I used to be a war hawk too. I will own that. But I think over time, when you actually live this firsthand and you see policy decisions, diplomacy, and all of the impacts, and what does it lead to, right? Longstanding, protracted conflicts that don't actually resolve anything. They don't bring peace. They bring hurt and pain, loss of life, death. I mean, so you really start to take